I'm Sydney Wicker here in Waco with Madison Palumbo, and we've got lots of highlights from week 4 of our Friday Night Lights action from all across Central Texas. We'll get things going here with the Little River Academies taking on the Salado Eagles. This one meant a lot to Salado. It was their homecoming night, but man, the Bumblebees wouldn't back down, trying to sting and get their way to their first win of the season. First play in the opening drive, quarterback Landon Owens scrambling, but he's met by the Bumblebees' Elijah Lavin, who punches the ball loose, and it'll be recovered by his teammate Charlie Butler. The Bumblebees are hyped up, as they should be, after a couple of plays. It's great field position for Academy. We'd see running back Brian Grisham punch it in, and the Bees sting first. It's only 6-0 though, because they'd missed the 2-point attempt. That didn't last long as the Eagles quickly marched down the field. A little bit of trickery on this one got our cameraman, but don't worry, we got the touchdown. There it is, tight end Landon Noski there to celebrate. The Eagles pulling ahead 7-6. The first quarter though still jam-packed with lots of scoring. We'd see Brody Allen launching it deep to Vincent Williams, who's going to rush it in for a Bumblebees touchdown. 13-7, Bumblebees back on top. Salado tight end Landon Noski now in as quarterback. He's doing it all. He keeps it for himself, misses a couple defenders, and finds his way into the end zone. The Eagles soaring back up 14-13. However, Academy would respond. Check out this run. They would go on to score two unanswered touchdowns. 27-14 would be the lead at the half, but the Bumblebees would sting their way to victory. That final score, 41-28.
Crosstown rivalry in College Station as A&M Consolidated visits College Station High School. The Cougars would get scoring after a long drive, but it all starts with quarterback Keaton Johnson. He runs it in for 6, and his teammates join him for the Selly.
Bust it out, guys.
Very next drive, Consolidated quarterback Holt Goodwin looking deep and finds his man Cooper Johnson making a diving catch.
Wow.
I mean, look at this.
Okay, that goes on SportsCenter. I'm just saying it.
Later that drive, the Tigers find themselves in a 4th and 13 situation. Gotta have it. Godwin has Braxton Owens open for the touchdown. Consolidated would end up taking this one, 38-21.
All right, we'll head over to Bulldog Stadium now, where McGregor was hosting Gatesville. The Hornets trying to stay perfect, and the Bulldogs searching for their first win of the season. McGregor on offense to start. Bubba Zacharias fakes the handoff and scrambles, but he's met by a swarm of Hornets. That's Larry Schwarner there on the sack. Gatesville takes over. The Hornets going to hand this one off to Cy Burns, who's going to burn some people here coming around the edge as he rushes his way into the end zone. Gatesville leads this one 7-0 before long. Bulldogs going to try to get something going once again as they come out here on offense. But guess what? They're met by Larry, who's laying them all down in this one. He gets another big sack. Gatesville's defense all over it. And the Hornets quarterback Eli Phillips now going to take care of business as they capitalize off this one. He's cutting around, keeping it for himself. Watch out, here he's coming. He's missing everybody. The rushing attack all over the place, finally forced out of bounds, but a few plays later, he's going to find Amos Phillips. I'm wondering if these two are brothers. We'll confirm for next week, don't you worry. And it's a house call right here as the Hornets just flying away with this one, 55-12, the final score.
Now it's the Killeen Kangaroos versus the Brenham Cubs. The Kangaroos searching for victory as they haven't won a game in nearly 700 days.
It's time. Come on, guys. We're ready for it. Yeah, let's go.
And this game was action-packed from the start. Kangaroo quarterback Tavarius Miles leads the team down the field on the opening drive and runs it in for 6 on a quarterback sneak. But an extra point attempt gone wrong. It even faked me out.
Oh, come
Cubs
on now.
linebacker Christian Prosper gets the 100-yard scoop and score, putting the 2 on the board for Brenham. What a turn of events. I mean, wow. Momentum now rolling for the Cubs.
I could see that.
Got to turn things around now. Quarterback Zyron Upashaw hits a wide receiver Cartel Brown deep for that touchdown. Unfortunately, the Kangaroos fell just shy of the victory, dropping this one 15-13. Oh, it's going to be such a good day when they win.
I know, they're so close too. All right, we're going over to Tiger Field now. Belton hosting San Angelo Central. Starting things off with the Bobcats quarterback Micah Smith, who passes this one to Jimmy Edwards, who's hit hard and loses the ball to Belton's Azon Wilkinson. Belton unable to move the ball down to the next drive at San Angelo Central. Again, a pair of Smith to Edwards. Time to make a play work in the end zone. It's Xavion Johnson, 30-yard touchdown run. And just like that, the Bobcats go up first. Belton's Gino Zecca makes a beautiful cutback run and picks up a nice yard. I mean, looks like he's going for a couple there. And then we see Belton quarterback Will Shepard haul it off for a huge gain. Asian Wilkinson, who runs it all the way for a big Tigers touchdown. The dynamic duo at it again. I mean, look at that ball. Not too shabby, but it wasn't enough for Belton as they fall 49-21.
Marlin visiting Hearne tonight to take on the Eagles. Hearne driving down the field after halftime. And quarterback Zayden Mercer throws up a deep ball to his guy, Kelton Cooks Jr., who goes up and comes down with the grab for 6. And some words for the DB after the catch, too. Marlin looking to respond
what he said.
the very next drive. And quarterback Demarion Butler swings a pass out to Keyshawn Massington, who turns the Jets and beats all defenders for Marlin touchdown. This one, final 27-6. Looks like it's...
Yeah, all Eagles there.
All Eagles.
All right, we'll head over to Bosqueville now as they were taking on Rosebud-Lott. Both teams 3-0 on the season and trying to remain perfect, but it's the Cougars who punch it in first. Quarterback Bryce Rebroker finds Bo McGinnis in the back of the end zone, 7-0 for the Cougars, but it doesn't take long for the Bulldogs to respond. Running back Dax Ferris is going to come up with a huge run and a huge gain. Look at him go, turning on the Jets. He'll get tackled right at the goal line. I mean, he's coming right at us.
I was kind of scared.
I would be nervous too. A few plays later, he makes up for it though, barreling his way through traffic. He gets in for the touchdown. Dax Ferris doing it all on the ground. A seesaw battle here for the Cougars attack once again. This time, Rebroker handing it off to Xylon Wells, but it's the Bulldogs who come up big and block the extra point. Are you kidding me? 13-7 Cougars here in this one. It would be Bosqueville who comes up with the win, 35-21, and improve to 4-0. What a fun week, Madison, and it only gets better from here.
It only gets better.
Those are your highlights and your scores from Central Texas.